Hey, let's be real for a second. If you've ever sat down for a movie or game and felt like something was missing, like explosions didn't carry weight, dialogue got buried under effects, or music didn't fill the room, then you already know audio matters. You're not here for background noise. You're here because you want sound that feels alive, that surrounds you, that matches the energy of the visuals. This is for the kind of person who listens deeply, the one who notices when a soundstage feels flat, when ambience lacks dimension, or when effects don't move. You don't settle for good enough. You want presence that feels intentional. Before anything else, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Sound systems like the Samsung Q990D don't sit stable, prices and stock change, and hesitation is what keeps you wishing you'd jumped on it sooner. You knew it was time to upgrade the moment your old setup left you cranking the volume just to chase clarity instead of actually experiencing the content. When you found yourself leaning forward to catch dialogue or feeling like bass was just trying, that's when you realize you've outgrown compromise. You're ready for a system that actually responds to what you see and hear. Dropping this Q990D into your setup doesn't feel like a minor tweak, it feels like the whole room joins the experience. With 11.1.4 channels and wireless rear speakers in the box, sound doesn't just come from the front, it envelops you. Dolby Atmos places sound overhead and around you instead of just forward. Q-Symphony makes your Samsung TV and soundbar work in sync, so audio feels cohesive, not scattered. SpaceFit Sound Pro actually tunes performance to your space instead of guessing. Adaptive Sound keeps dialogue clear and effects sharp. Game Mode Pro doesn't just boost volume, it tightens responsiveness, so everything feels immediate. Imagine this: you start a movie and footsteps move around you instead of just forward. Quiet moments feel intentional instead of empty. Explosions don't just hit, they land with presence. Music suddenly has breath and dimension. Even gaming feels more immersive because sound feels situated, not flat. That's the kind of shift that slams you out of okay and into this is real. Once you've experienced this level of immersion, anything weaker starts to feel like a compromise you used to tolerate. You'll find yourself comparing every listening moment back to what you know is possible. That's loss aversion. You don't want to go back to flat, thin, or unfocused sound once you've felt clarity and depth. If you're thinking about waiting for a deal or hoping stock stabilizes, here's the real truth: pricing fluctuates and units sell. Chances are that perfect moment you're imagining won't wait for you. Don't let hesitation keep you from an upgrade that already feels right in your gut. You might wonder if a simpler system could be close enough. But once you've experienced immersive audio with real overhead and rear presence, close just doesn't match what you've already imagined and felt in your mind's ear. And here's something most people don't talk about: owning gear like this changes how you feel in your space. You don't just press play, you arrive. You don't hope the sound is clear, you expect it. That confidence becomes part of every movie night, every game session, every song. Depth that wraps you, not just pushes forward. Dialogue that sits clean and present, breathed in ambience instead of flat noise. Immersion that feels like presence. Confidence every time you press play. It isn't the cheapest sound system out there. It will make lesser setups feel frustratingly flat at some point. You stop circling every option and choose what your instinct already picked. Check the price and what's available. If your gut is leaning in, trust it. Don't let this be one of the upgrades you look back on and wish you made sooner.